Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. Today is Tarot Tuesday and I'm gonna start by lighting my candle. And I'm really out of sorts today. Like I just spent 30 minutes looking for my brand new tarot book that I got. I can't find it. Don't know where it is. I hate when that happens because it totally messes with just everything. Anyway, so I'm going to use this Oracle deck. I have not used it yet. I think I might have slightly cleansed it just when I was cleansing this whole area, but I thought it might be fun to be on tape and show you. So this is a Palo Santo stick. I prefer it to sage. It's cleaner to me. You know, it's just, it feels better. So I'm just gonna go through and put all my little areas through the smoke. You can't see it, but I have a beautiful felted doll that I actually won, and I love it and cherish it more than I can ever tell you. I will put the link to Stacy is the one that made this, and I will put a link to her Instagram and stuff so you can go see what she's up to. But I love this doll. So I'm just cleansing the area around me because I feel like I need it. I feel icky. Not sure what's going on. But yeah, I'm just not feeling great. I pulled these crystals out too. I just felt like I needed a little extra oomph. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the box through the smoke. I'm gonna pull the cards out and do the same. I'll do the little book. And sometimes just the act of doing a little bit of cleansing helps me feel better. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the case, but yeah, so this is the brand new, well, it's new to me. It's Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle. Okay, that feels good. So I'm gonna just kind of put this out on the edge of my candle. Okay. And so I'm going to use this, and I just instinctively I was like, I need to hear from the goddesses today. So this is the little pouch that I keep my goddesses in. So I'll pull that out. And these cards are well used, so I didn't worry about cleansing those. Okay, so I'm just going by total, just what feels best here. I'm going to do just an oracle pull, and I'm not sure even what I'm looking for, because I'm really, so maybe just how I can get out of feeling out of sorts, I guess. What do I need to do to boost my mood? There we go. So what do I need to do to boost my mood? What should my focus be on? Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's see what this card says. I'm gonna put these back in here. My first time working with this deck. I have worked with their other decks. They have 3. This was the first. They have one for Ewell and one for Beltane too. So cauldron, bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. Okay, so let's just look at the picture. We have a couple of maybe garden witches. They have things hanging. They're making a brew. I guess that's just one cat right there. So let's look up this deck comes with this gorgeous book that I love. It tells a lot. It has a lot of things to do. Okay, so let's see. So the keywords for this are transmutation, vessel, and metamorphosis. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. A cauldron is essential for a witch and is often the center of her home. It has many uses, from cooking to working spells, brewing potions, and making floor washes. The cauldron is the vessel of transformation, turning materials into something useful, healing, and nourishing. The cauldron is a symbol of bringing many things together to create the things you want. Sometimes you have to be broken down before something new can be created. It may take several attempts before you have the perfect outcome. Interesting. Do not be afraid to fail or try your spells a few different times or in different ways. As you grow in your practice, you will begin to see what works and what doesn't. You will understand the signs of your bubbling pot and can make adjustments when needed. If you are holding the cauldron card, it's because there is not one path to the outcome you seek. You may have tried many different approaches to manifest what you desire. Perhaps becoming a millionaire means you have to develop a few different sources of income, or to find the love you will. You will have to kiss many frogs. You'll have to kiss many frogs before finding your prince. A spell may need to be worked over the course of many months or even years. You cannot always expect your workings to happen within the course of a moon cycle. There are often things in your aura that are preventing you from being ready to receive what you seek. Perhaps you have to learn how to manifest something else before manifesting the bigger goal. Trust your intuition. Okay, this is really interesting to me. So when I first read these keywords, transmutation, vessel, and metamorphosis, instantly I thought of vessel as my body. And that kind of goes with me feeling out of sorts. And I was reviewing my cards from last week, and last week was self-care. I was supposed to focus on self-care, self-love, that kind of thing, and releasing the need to do this, I have to do that, I have to get this done, work. And that was supposed to be something that I released last week, and that did not happen at all. I probably worked myself harder this past week than I have in a while, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I'm going out of town. This week, my husband and I are going on a trip in October, and in order to keep my creativity in the flow and encourage I don't even know. I don't even know. It's like when I say it out loud, it seems so ridiculous. Like, oh, I need to keep making videos so, you know, I can keep getting subscribers and, you know, I want my Dear Diary project to be successful, and I haven't been doing as much as I should there, you know, so I have all these things going through my head, and the release of that did not happen. So this is actually, you know, at first it seemed very vague, and but when I dig into it and really think about it, it makes perfect sense. So we have this. Let's just see what the goddesses have to say on that subject. So if I remember, this deck is really hard to shuffle. The other weird thing is I've been like super hungry, but I feel like I have nothing that I want to eat. Like nothing. I feel like we have nothing healthy for me to eat. You know, I'm not going to get into all of it, but I do have a few food intolerances, foods that I'm pretty reactive to, and I should not be eating them, and I have been eating a lot of them. Okay, I feel like I'm going to pull, well, I'm just going to look as I go. So 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I know that Pentacles is about material things, money. She kind of looks like she's tending to her, maybe her pot, maybe her bank account. I don't know what this means exactly. So I'm gonna, as much as this little book might help me, or might not, I'm gonna just look at it. So the woman tends to a tree, weeding around its roots and pruning its boughs. She is waiting for its fruit, symbolized by the 7 pentacles, to ripen. So the meanings of this are expectations of reward, waiting for a harvest, a creative project, money, or personal relationship to occur. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I don't think it really is helping me to, I mean, I recognize why I'm in this do, need, should've, would've, could've, but I think I want some information on, maybe, I know I've been probably hearing it and seeing it in front of my face all the time, but I'm just not sure what it is. And I have to say, making the videos, I have a lot of joy around that. I don't think that's the part that's driving me crazy. I think it's I'm not, I think it's because I feel like I'm not maybe participating in household care enough. You know, maybe I haven't really been cooking lately. I haven't been planning any meals, which is not good for my food intolerances, because no one else in the family has my same intolerances. And quite right, if my husband cooks, you know, he cooks what he can eat, and I can't always eat that. So I'm just trying to work my way through. If I wasn't on camera, I'd be saying this, you know, obviously to myself in my head, and probably writing it down. But since I'm on camera, okay, 5 of Swords. So I think swords are, I think they're fire. I'm still learning this stuff. Five of Swords. So 2 swords are laid down in truce. However, the woman still is holding 3. So showing that the fight isn't over yet. Meanings: an uncomfortable truce, possible defeat, or feelings of defeat. But is it really over? Discomfort or struggle with the situation. Need for self-protection. Yeah, that makes sense. I am feeling defeated and kind of that side of things, especially this week. This week I've just been like pushing myself to be in my art room. It probably doesn't help that I had a week that I couldn't be in my art room, and so I swung from one side to the other. I'm going to do one more card. Feels right. Those cards are hard to shuffle. Okay, so I have another Swords. Prince of Swords. That's interesting. So, courtly but strong-willed. The Prince of Swords uses language so that there can be no confusion about his intentions. He is a messenger bringing needed information or clarity. So the meaning of this card is news that brings sense to a situation, messages, communications, the ability to create influence, someone who personifies this role. Well, I think as I've done this reading, from pulling this card even, I think the whole kind of stepping back and just understanding or realizing that the kind of the ickiness and just out of sorts that I've been feeling does have to do with my vessel, my body, how I haven't been taking care of it. And even last week, I mean, this message goes along with, it's a little bit harsher of a message that I got last week, is like, bringing some sense to the situation, understanding that, I need to be more conscious of that. I can't say I like that message, but it is what's going on. I'm not taking care of myself the way I should be, and this is just a carryover from last week, I feel. So yeah, interesting. And I think it's good to get on and share that I any of us, we're not always up and happy and ready to go, and even if I am in my creativity, because I feel like I still am, I'm enjoying what I'm working on right now. I don't feel stuck in that way at all. Sometimes focusing too hard on that excuse me, can push you away from another type of self-care that you need to be looking for. So you need to have more of that balance. So being that I'm going away with my friends this weekend, and I don't have to do anything at all except relax and converse with my friends and be present there, I think that getaway is going to help me a little bit for the coming week. So that's that. I appreciate you joining me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a Tarot Tuesday next week. I am going to be having a house guest, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. time wise, and you know, being able to actually set up and do a recording. So yeah, so I would say I probably won't do Tarot Tuesday next week, but we'll just see how everything goes. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.